Hello students, today we are going to see grammar topic agreement of subject and verb. Let me define what does agreement of subject and verb mean. The agreement of subject and verb means the verb in a sentence should agree with its subject in number and person. A singular subject should be followed by a singular verb and a plural subject should be followed by a plural verb. For example, cows eat grass. Here is a plural subject cows. Therefore, there is a plural verb eat. Cows eat grass. Example number 2, a cow eats grass. Here in this sentence, subject is singular. A cow means one cow. Therefore, verb is also singular, eats. In these two examples, we have seen a singular subject followed by a singular verb, whereas a plural subject followed by a plural verb. Let's understand singular verb and plural verb. In the present tense, there are differences in the form between the singular verb and the plural verb. The singular verb is generally the yes form of the verb, and the plural verb is the base form of the verb. For example, Ajay eats mango. Here is a singular subject Ajay. So along with the verb there is a yes. Ajay eats mango. Whereas in second sentence we eat mango. Here is a plural subject. So along with plural subject there is a base form V1 eat. We eat mango. But here is one exception. I is a singular subject, but there is used V1, it means base form of the verb. It means though we use singular subject along with singular verb with yes form, but in the case of I, we cannot use yes form along with I. In case of compound subjects, subjects consisting of two or more nouns or noun phrases, the following rules are followed. Rule number 1. Two singular nouns joined with and referring to two different people take a plural verb. For example, the farmer and his brother live a simple life. Here, two singular nouns, the farmer and his brother, are joined with conjunction and these two nouns, singular nouns, take a plural verb. So, statement is the farmer and his brother live a simple life. It means when two singular nouns are joined with conjunction, they are considered as a plural. Therefore, there is a plural verb. Let's discuss rule number 2. Two singular nouns are joined by and referring to the same person take a singular verb. For example, your supporter and well-wishers hopes that you succeed. Here two singular nouns. First noun supporter and second noun well-wisher. These two nouns are joined with each other by conjunction and. But these two nouns are referring to the same person. Therefore, here is used singular verb. Students, now let's discuss rule number 3. Words join a singular subject by together with, as well as, along with, in addition to, take a singular verb. For example, the lady with her mother has entered the hall. Here some words are joined with singular subject. Singular subject is the lady. And some words are joined here with the singular subject that are with her mother. These words are joined with the singular noun, singular subject, the lady. Therefore, here is singular verb has. The given subjects take a singular verb. Subjects such as everybody, everything, anybody, somebody. These subjects take a singular verb. For example, everybody is invited. Here, everybody takes a singular verb. Example number 2. Somebody is listening. Here, somebody takes a singular verb is. Therefore, sentence is somebody is listening. In this way, today we have learnt agreement of subject and verb. Thank you.